Hello, and welcome back to Wise Relation. Today we will be discussing how rich people talk, as opposed to poor people. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to get more videos just like this. 1. Poor people speak with an "I can't" frame of mind. The main difference between most rich and poor people is based on their primary attitude when confronted with a challenge. Ask yourself, what is the first thought that crosses your mind when confronted by a challenging scenario? If your thoughts announce "Stop, I can't do anything," that's the sign your subconsciousness has been given that you are about to fail. Like the philosophers observed, the theory of the half-full, half-empty glass is similar to the circumstance where such thoughts emerge. If you desire to be wealthy, you must look at your thoughts and try to adopt customs similar to the personality of a wealthy person. Most of us didn't know that billionaire entrepreneurs have normal origins, like being from Corinth. What allowed them to persevere was their strong desire and drive. Because rich people tend to make monumental contributions, the general public gets to relish the elegant artistry of developer Bill Gates. Even after many setbacks, Bill Gates never lost hope to persist in his dream of reaching status, which eventually became a reality. Objective situations in which poor people were affected caused them to ignore issues facing society. After all, you never know what a second chance can do for you until you take hold of it. The meaning of "can't" shouldn't be present in your life, but regrettably, this mentality is still alive in many cases. Once a doubtful mind begins to proclaim success, your thoughts will gradually begin to map out solutions to the challenging situations that life presents. The reality is that pessimism simply results in dissatisfaction. So recognize the energy and value as you grow and take advantage of what life has to offer you. What you observe with your mouth represents what you cooperate with. So take care of what you say, because you will just get what you expect. Bear in mind, the brain is sophisticated and is designed to maintain its particular function even when taking in the rest of the brain's signals. When you face challenging circumstances, you learn how to use your mind to satisfy the task at hand until it is finished. 2. Poor individuals speak in an imitative fashion. An individual's emotional reaction is a condition in which they feel safe. If they are competently challenged with accurate data, they will interpret things in an inaccurate manner. If you strive to always be right, you're already in trouble. Being irked by just thinking you're smart shows that you really know nothing about anything. It's true that rich people are perceived to be better informed than poor people, but they're definitely not more knowledgeable. I can teach you something that you may not know, however. That doesn't mean that I am illiterate. This suggests the necessity to ask why you don't know and to do it. If you have a thought, give it some time. If you are not able to understand it, ask again until you come to find someone to whom you'll be able to explain it in a way you can comprehend. We can't know everything. All of us should develop a certain inquisitiveness where the mind will automatically absorb and also carry out any knowledge where it's applicable. Don't be afraid to ask, even if you don't get an answer. Then ask somebody else. 3. Rich people believe that it is never too late to set new objectives to accomplish. Like the feeble man who says "I'm too old to do anything useful," the rich man has a more distinct way of thinking. In the same way, as you listen to rich people talk, you can feel the hope and faith in them lurking beneath their words. As an example, a 70-year-old prosperous individual has travel plans, and the robust belief they have is one to envy. The meager, on the other hand, have set an expiration date, believing things need to be done before new goals can be set. This often contributes to their failure. 50 is merely a number as long as you are living and kicking. You shouldn't be daunted by life's passing or change regardless of how long you have squandered up until now. If you want to change your life for the better, it won't happen unless you stop fighting. Before leaving your current mindset behind, you need to remember that you're capable of a bright future. Plan for your future today, because you have another breath to live for. 4. Risk-taking is regarded as a noble trait among rich people. Life relies on risk-taking because until you're willing to take a risk, you'll never know what the outcome could have been. For a poor man, risk-taking is tantamount to danger, so it's best to be avoided. You'll hear in our culture that avoiding risk is preferable to undertaking it. Our culture encourages risk-taking as a means to pursue achievements. If you've heard a tale about a rich man's success, then you can attest to it. The rich love a gamble, something dangerous but promising, and they dive in wholly. What I've come to understand is that the poor population seeks gratification and wishes to enjoy rewards without putting in the hard work. The rich are getting richer by the day, which is why it's crucial to embrace risks and take them without regret. Until the poor understand this, the gap between rich and poor will only keep increasing. 5. Poor people are fond of complaining. Walk to any event, and in 5 minutes at most, you will be able to tell the rich from the poor. Look for anyone who complains about anything. These workers find it hard to stop working while being paid the same. Yet none of them will dare to look for other employment opportunities separate from their regular positions. At them, they'll complain about the weather, the leadership, and also the services they get at different rates. Unlike the wealthy, who have been effective at keeping whining It's a mistaken belief that they haven't got something to complain about or that the quality of certain services is not satisfactory for the price. They simply wish to be problem solvers instead of grumblers. This helps them see opportunities where they can offer the best service to customers at the best price possible. They use the weaknesses of other businesses and leaders to make a profit from it. 6. They are fortunate, and I am not insane. The most deadly enemy of wealth is the belief that wealth and success depend on luck. In order to succeed on the road to money, it is essential to eliminate this way of thinking. Always comparing it to what other individuals are doing and claiming that you are just a poor victim. The odds of winning a game for everyone do not change. Even those born from poor families are eligible. The perception that you're not lucky is the one keeping you there. An abundant attitude will drive you to accuse others of being disadvantaged, and sometimes you might even elevate your odds of failing. Do your due diligence and stick to your values, even when things don't work out. Rather than making excuses, keep trying until you find success. 7. They mostly discuss comparisons. A general population may take part in it unwittingly, not understanding how harmful it is to their psychological state. When they notice their success compared to their peers, they tone down the failures that they've experienced. They also attribute their failures to their background or any other outside factor. A wealthy person doesn't allow comparison with his or her life to any other person's. He makes the most out of whatever life has provided him and enjoys his life each day. In so doing, he develops a positive attitude, and this allows him to build opportunities for himself and others. You'll need to acknowledge the truth that life isn't fair to all of us. Just concentrate on making the best out of the opportunities you've been given. 8. According to the poor, if you want something done right, you have to do it yourself. Poor people believe in the do-it-yourself mantra when they want results. They declare everything belongs solely to themselves and never trust someone else to complete their work. The absence of manpower in a business started by a poor person often suggests he's the sole employee after 5 years. You must submit some of your duties to others. This is the secret component of financial success that differentiates billionaires and entrepreneurs from others. 9. The rich like to talk about investments. In rich environments, people will usually discuss their investments with others. They are aware that their friends may try to steal their ideas and use them for themselves. While the majority of people are very secretive about the things they invest in, they miss out on the chance to get expert advice for their friends and family. This is where the rich get knowledge about changes they can make to their investment strategy that makes them successful and unique. Wealthy people are more optimistic than the average person. Do you speak like a well-to-do individual or a poor person? The best thing is that, no matter what side you fall on, it's never too late to talk money. Instead of recognizing self-defeating practices in yourself or saying things that harm your mindset, focus on reconnecting with your own thoughts in the present. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, and be sure to turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss any videos just like this one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.